Hello, my scrumptious ravens. Welcome to day 161 of the Fixing My Life series. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Raven, and 161 days ago, I decided to try and fix my life. How has it been going? I didn't make as much progress as I thought I would. Honestly, like the deeper I get into this journey, I was like, I thought I was gonna change my life. But I think what's great about this journey is that at least there's some kind of accountability. So I can look back and be like, sure, I have made some improvements. Has it been as much as I thought it was gonna be? No. Am I gonna stop? No. Let me explain what this series is about. Sorry, I am going off on super many tangents. The Fixing My Life series was kind of birthed at a time 161 days ago when I was really unhappy with where I was in my life and I wanted to try and do something about it. So what I did is, out of the many things that I wanted to change, I made a list of 10 to 11 things that I thought were top priority, that were absolutely integral to implement in my life or change in my life, to kind of set the tone for the rest of the changes that I wanted to make. Things like fixing my sleep schedule, how much I exercise, if I exercise, what I eat, how much water I take in, if I've prayed, have I read the Quran, things that I wanted to really implement in my life that I thought was top priority. And what I do is I track my progress with each of those things every single day. And the goal is, or what I'm hoping is, that by becoming conscious of my progress with each of these things, I will develop some good habits and drop some bad habits along the way because I'm more conscious of them. So that is the point of this series. So far, it's been going great. I have been really enjoying doing these videos. And you know what? It's sort of a way for me to recap my life. Sorry, that's work. And just kind of, I have a really bad memory. So if there are ever days where I'm like, I wonder what I did on this day, or what was that day like? I can just visit my own vlogs and be like, oh yeah, I can kind of like relive the day. So it's really been helpful for me, and I would highly recommend that anyone else who is trying to implement some changes in their lives develop some kind of way to be accountable, whether it is you write every day or you record a video about it every day. Even if you're not sharing it with people, I really think having some kind of accountability at the end of the day, or like you have a daily check-in with a friend at the end of the night and recap, what you've done, whatever it is that you need to help you stay on track and make the changes that you need. I think there is absolutely no shame in doing whatever it is that you need to do, whether it's post-it notes around your room, it's a call with a friend at the end of the night, it's a journal, it's a vlog, whatever it is. Going back to what I was saying earlier about the progress, though, is I've definitely not made as much progress as I thought I was going to make. And with this new chapter in my life of moving out on my own, I wonder if I will make speedier progress now. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow and seeing what is in store for me. I do feel like I might be able to put a little bit more effort into developing better habits when I have my own space. But again, we shall see. This is sort of undiscovered territory that I'm stepping into, and I don't really know how it's going to be. So the cool thing is, you guys will be along the journey with me, right there beside me. Whoever's choosing to keep up with these videos and kind of be on this journey with me, you will know whatever I know, or most of what I know. So I ended up waking up a little late today. I woke up at 8:45, not 8:30. I was a little sleepy. I think all of this packing and everything is just quite tiring. So I definitely slept in a little bit more than I thought. Had a cup of tea, normal tea. I did not put any cream or anything in it. Excuse me. I put some honey, and I thought it was like a solid big teaspoon, but I ended up needing more sugar. And you know what that means? I need to reset my taste buds. This sugar thing is out of control. So I need to slowly start weaning back on the sugar and resetting my taste buds to the point where I am okay with 1 teaspoon of honey. So that is something that I, inshallah, will implement in my new place. Again, for those of you who don't know or are new to the video, inshallah is basically Arabic for God willing. I think I'm just going to keep saying inshallah because it comes more naturally to me. I say inshallah a lot when I'm in my home life and daily life. It's just like when I'm with people who don't speak Arabic or are not Muslim or don't use those terms is when I usually say God willing. But inshallah comes way more naturally to me. So I might start implementing that. I also had a bowl of cereal, so a bowl of almond milk and, you know, the classic, classic Nesquik cereal. Oh, shoot. Classic Nesquik cereal. And, oh, by the way, in case like I hold a frame for too long, I'm just going to be transparent and put it out there. Your girl's too lazy to create separate YouTube thumbnails and edit it and stuff. I don't have time for that. Sorry. Don't have time for that. Especially because the main point of these videos is to vlog for myself. I don't care what the thumbnail is. But at the same time, I kind of try to hit two birds with one stone. And I move a lot in my videos. So it's so hard to get a still frame that's not blurry. So sometimes when I'm doing something, I'm like, oh, this could be, if I'm holding a product or something, I'm like, this could be a good thumbnail. So then I'll hold it for like an extra second just so it's like clear for me to take a screenshot of it later on when I'm editing. So in case I hold a pose for a little too long and you're like, are you gonna move forward with the video? That's why. Transparency, honesty, okay? I don't care. I will tell you guys like it is. So that is the morning. That's what I ate. I have finished bottle number 1. It is 4:05 p.m. I have not started bottle number 2. But let me tell you guys. Okay? Today's been hella busy. First of all, no. Before I tell you guys about the rest of my day, I want to talk to you about something important. What is wrong with the fucking world? No, for real. That I held for effect, not for a thumbnail. What is wrong with the world? I was going through Lemon's Instagram story today, okay? Let me actually tell you what I found. I found some absolute foolishness. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm using my phone. Right, I can't show you guys. Okay, well, anyways, bottom line is there is a... Now, I don't know all the details. I'm just going to tell you a brief summary of what I read. You guys can go ahead and do your own research if you would like. Some band came up with their band name that is a freaking concentration camp that was, like, the name is of a concentration camp that was used to, I think, kill Cambodians. And Lemon was telling me that the place that they are referring to has like a tree that still has dried blood of babies. It was like called a baby smashing tree or something, where babies were smashed to death. In what, like, I just want to, how is this okay? How do people exist out there that are that ignorant and stupid? And I don't like using that word, but stupid and filled with hate and so much ignorance and like detachment and insensitivity that they think it's okay to name their band. You know, every time they're going to be announced to come on stage, that's the name that they're going to be called. I don't get it. And then guess what? It doesn't end there. So I really appreciate social media and Lemon creating awareness about these things, because I don't follow a lot of accounts on social media, so I don't see a lot of the posts. Sorry, my brother came in. It doesn't end there. There is another incident where the head of some, I don't know the complete details, but somebody who is in a position of power decided to Photoshop images of genocide, of people who were part of the genocide, with smiles. Oh, shoot. With smiles. And like they're literally changing the facial expressions of these black and white photos to airbrushed, you know, makeup and smiles. I just don't understand. And then they're defending it. They're defending that their actions are okay. I actually don't. I want to know what's going on through these people's heads that they think this is okay behavior. I actually don't understand. I really don't get it. And then on another front, there is the Dante case that recently happened, and recent, confirmations that George Floyd did not die from a cardiac, was it a cardiac arrest or overdose or something? It was the asphyxiation. And don't quote me on this if the wording I'm using is correct, but that is some new, found confirmation. And then the other person that was killed was killed because it was an accident. It was literally an accident that they pulled out their gun instead of a taser or something. The thing is, right, if this was a one-off, people 100% would be devastated and hurt. And of course, the family heart is breaking. And it doesn't take away from the pain. But I think if it was one alone and we still lived in a non-racist country and world, we could be like, okay, whatever, not whatever, sorry, but we could be like, okay, honest mistake, one-off, no other case has been ever similar, no other reasons could be had for those actions. But when these kinds of hate crimes are constantly happening to Asians, to Muslims, to Black people, to anyone who's the other, I just don't see any kind of justification for those actions. I don't understand any kind of leeway or sympathy for those kinds of actions. And I think what is really difficult in times like these is retaining your faith in humanity and retaining a certain level of giving the benefit of the doubt. And for me, I really feel like the more I go forward and listen to all of these stories and cases and incidents, my level of giving people the benefit of the doubt is like severely shrinking. And I know that that is not good, because that can lead to bitterness. That could lead to my own version of hate. And that is what is causing this in the first place. So I implore all of us who are being affected by this in one way or another to attempt to retain your level of, acceptance. I'm not saying tolerance, I'm saying acceptance, because when you say tolerate, it's sort of like a begrudging way of accepting. But when you're saying accepting, you're literally accepting, like, this is the way things are, and you're accepting that this is my role in it, of changing it, of trying to protect myself, protect the people around us, and make some kind of effort to retain some kind of positivity and giving people the benefit of the doubt. Acceptance is a positive spin on tolerance. When you say I tolerate Raven, that has a very harsh undertone as opposed to I accept Raven. So I think acceptance is what we're going for. And it sucks that we constantly have to be the bigger people. And we constantly are the people who are like, okay, must try to make a change, must try to educate, must try to give people the benefit of the doubt, must try to give people a leeway, because maybe they just haven't been exposed to us, maybe they just don't know, maybe this and then maybe that. Where's our leeway? Where's our acceptance, our benefit of the doubt? We don't get that. We don't even get the mental health leeway. Okay? Anytime, and not to make this actually, yes, I am going to make it a race thing, because it is a race thing. Anytime it's a white person, they 100% get a mental health break. 100%. And the thing is, we all have mental health issues. We all have some kind of mental health distress happening in our lives. But we can't just have a bad day and go on a shootout, because automatically our religion will be targeted, our race will be targeted, our people will be targeted. But anytime it's a white person, they're suddenly given the leeway of like they were just having a bad day, bad mental health day. They have mental health issues. And the sad thing is, mental health issues affect any race, religion, culture, skin color, but not everyone is treated the same and given the same leeway for that. And that pisses me off. So I am going to use the tags of Stop Asian Hate and Black Lives Matter for this video to hopefully draw some more attention to this, because maybe people are not aware of these things that are happening in the world, or are, you know, any kind of exposure is good exposure to create awareness about this. So I know I did take a bit of time from this video to dedicate towards those things, but I really felt the need to talk about that because that was part of my day and that is part of my mind. So that is that. So if you guys can use your own resources and your own time and communities to spread awareness about these things, that would be great as well. I did a whole bunch of work today in terms of the move. There was a whole bunch of calling. It turns out that the movers cannot come on Saturday, so I needed to change the move date to Friday, which is in a couple of days, in a few days. I couldn't move the date to the Friday unless I confirmed with the building. So I called the building. Building said it was okay. I asked for the keys early so I can go for the cleaning. They said they cannot do that. So basically the cleaning, the moving, the internet installation, all of that is happening on Friday. It's going to be a chaotic day. I've booked the elevators on both ends. I am excited. I am thrilled, but I'm also quite exhausted and quite anxious about moving day. Right now, I'm going to wrap up work and go downstairs with my brother. I have to grab my bike from downstairs, and I have to grab 3 boxes and a couple of totes that are in our storage closet that need to go with my stuff. So that is the plan for today. No rest. Go, go, go. So I'll check in with you guys soon and let you know what other things develop during the day. Also, I'm getting a little double-minded about the internet because the deal I'm getting is like $100, but I'm getting another deal that's a slightly lower upload speed. Basically the speed that we have right now, but it's half the price. So do I pay for a higher upload speed, or do I pay for what I have right now, but cheaper? I don't know. So this is what the, I had to make sure there wasn't a name on there. This is what the room looks like so far, with all of our stuff piled up. And I think this is probably 60% of the stuff. I'm gonna need to add a few more boxes, 2 suitcases, and a couple other stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like so far. Hi guys, I'm doing my last check-in of the day. It is almost midnight. I think it's like 3 minutes away from midnight. And just wanted to let you guys know that I am about to go to bed. Who am I? I'm sleeping early, but let me tell you, I'm gonna get into bed. I'm gonna get into bed, and guess what? I'm probably gonna watch something because I'm gonna be like, bro, it's so early though. I'm not gonna waste my night, bruh. I should technically go to sleep. Maybe I'll go to sleep. Should I be good? Maybe I'll be good. I'll let you guys know if I'm good. But right now I'm feeling tired, but not tired enough to be like, I need to go to sleep. In terms of water, I ended up doing 2.5 bottles of water. I ate some butter chicken and 75% of 1 full naan. And that's actually all I've eaten today. I did order a sub and I was gonna eat the sub, but it was just so busy with all the packing and rearranging, and it was too much, guys. So, yeah, I'm getting slightly overwhelmed right now because I literally have Wednesday and possibly half of Thursday. Possibly. So, the building manager said that I could call Thursday at 12 and see if they can give me the keys early just so I could come clean. If they say I can come early, that is ideal. That's ideal. That's what I want. I want them to say, sure, fine, you can come on Thursday to clean. That way I can clean up the fridge, the counters, and all of that. Y'all know, okay, germs germs. If they're my germs, I'm cool with it. If my family germs, I'm cool with it. But like anybody else, not a fan. So, and hello, coronavirus. Gotta be careful. So clean everything up. And you know me, I don't trust people, right? So I gotta clean everything. I want to do it because I trust myself. So I want to clean everything right. And then Friday, the actual move's gonna happen. Now, worst case scenario, they say, sorry, no, you cannot come Thursday. And that would give me, excuse me, all of Wednesday and all of Thursday. Well, not all, because I'll be working. So Wednesday and Thursday to kind of still pack and do last minute stuff while kind of prepping for Friday's full move. It's just chaotic on Friday if I do the move on Friday and do the cleaning while they're there. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do cleaning if the move is happening on Friday and they don't allow me to go on Thursday. So just hopefully it all works out. I'll keep you guys posted. But as of right now, your girl is going to bed. Okay. For right now, I will be taking my bunk bed with me. So that will be the bed that I'll be sleeping in. Not gonna lie, when I was shopping for a sofa, I was so tempted to throw in a bed as well, but it was a solid like $300 and something. And I'm like, I just do not have that kind of money to just throw towards a bed in addition to my huge purchase, which was the couch mainly. So we'll see about the whole bed situation. But for right now, you know, a bunk bed will do. Why not? Save space. And, yeah. Save money. Alright, guys. As always, I'm wishing your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit and your body peace and happiness. Please choose to be kind to yourself and to others. Stay scrumptious, my boo-boos. Stay safe, my boo-boos. Stay scrumptious, my noo-noos. And God willing, I'll see you all tomorrow or in the next video, inshallah, if I'm healthy and able. Take care. Good night. And Raven out. Bye, guys. Oh my God. Before I forget, I just wanted to wish everyone who is celebrating Ramadan Kareem / Ramadan Mubarak / Happy Ramadan. So, may Allah accept our du'as and our ibadah and our prayers, inshallah. I honestly, my memory's so bad. I don't remember if I already wished everyone a happy Ramadan, but I'm doing it again. Quick blurb about Ramadan in case people who are watching this don't know what Ramadan is. I'll give you like the simplified version, but it's actually quite more intricate than what I'm going to say. The basics are that Ramadan is a holy month in which Muslims abstain from food and drink sun up to sundown, and like before sun up to sundown, they break their fast at sundown. And included in fasting is, so not just controlling what goes into your mouth, but also what comes out of your mouth, like the things that you say, the things that you think, the things that your anger, the way you treat people, you know, smoking, basically. Oh, and even even marital relations with your partner, you're supposed to abstain from during this time, when you're fasting. After you break your fast, anything goes down. But it's during fasting, that's what you're fasting. It's all of that. So one of the many reasons for fasting is, one, it's purification of the soul. So what I mean by that is when you fast and you recognize that you are fasting and abstaining from all of these things because God has requested for you to do this and you are obeying God, the goal is that it will bring you closer to God, because then you're going to spend more time doing prayers, more times reading the Quran. Sorry, more time reading the Quran, more time doing, good deeds and all that kind of stuff. Because you are making the sacrifice for God. And it's also a time for you to reflect on your life and figure out the changes that you want to make in your life. We all know all these psychology studies that say it takes about 24 to 28 days to develop a habit, and Ramadan's a perfect time for that because it gives you a solid 30 days where a lot of the regular distractions, yes, I'm calling food a distraction because I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I'm eating, it's very hard for me to do other stuff. So for some people, food can be considered a distraction, and overeating gets you sleepy, gets you lazy, blah, blah. We all know that. But those distractions are kind of put on hold. So it gives you time to reflect on your life and kind of how you want it to look. I have had the, actually, you know what? We're not going to discuss that because it's personal. But anyways, it's, a time where, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be making these changes in your life. And these changes are not supposed to just be during the 30 days. And then you go back to, like, let's just say, I know during Ramadan, people are like, I'm really going to cut down on the amount of lying that I do, or the amount of cursing that I do, or my temper. I'm really going to try to control it. And then after the 30 days, they go right back to what they were doing before. So you missed the point. You missed the point. It's supposed to be life changes that you're making during this month. And so it's spiritual cleansing, working on your relationship with Allah, bringing yourself closer to God. It is also letting you feel what the hungry feel. It is so that you have more compassion for them. You are encouraged to give a lot of charity, especially during this month. You're encouraged to give charity all year round, but especially during this month because the blessings are so much more increased. It's also, the life changes. It's also to practice self-discipline. One of the things that sets us apart from animals is that we have the ability to critically think and also control our urges, whether it be for food, whether it be for lashing out on someone, whether it be sexual temptation, whether it be our whatever vices that we have the ability to control. And Ramadan helps us exercise self-discipline, and practice makes perfect. The more you exercise that self-control, it's a skill, and you become better at exercising that self-control. And discipline, especially self-discipline, is, I think, in my opinion, a very integral part of being a successful person. So that's another reason. And then I think those are like the major 4 reasons, I would say, or like the goals of Ramadan. And so it is a very, and the blessings are like multiplied in this month for all the good deeds that you do. And that is one of the reasons it's a celebration, because the more good you do, especially during this month, the more good you do for yourself and your soul, and your relationship with God, and for the people in the world, like charity and goodness, you just get more points. Like you just get more, I call it points, but it's basically like, you get more blessings, you get more goodness coming your way. So it's celebrating the opportunity for us to be exposed to so many blessings. It's like a jackpot for us. This month is a jackpot for Muslims. So it really is a blessed month, and it's also a time to kind of slow down a little bit. Time slows down a little bit during Ramadan. I know for me it slows down because I'm not thinking about the next meal I'm gonna have. I'm kind of like, food's not even on my mind, drinking's not on my mind. I'm really focusing on, what's coming out of my mouth, what am I saying, what am I thinking, what am I doing,
oh, I got to make sure I can't do that Ramadan. Like all of these, Ramadan kind of becomes a priority. And what's cool about Ramadan is that it comes every year. And why I think that's cool is that it's not like one big thing in your life or one big test or one big event that is supposed to do all these things for you, like those four reasons that I listed, which were, making the life changes, the spiritual cleansing, letting you feel what the hungry feel, practicing self discipline, and all of those things. It's not just one time. God knows that we'll change our life for that month, right? And then we'll keep it up for a little few months. And then slowly, 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 a lot of us fall back into those old habits. And we need that pause again to be like, oh, Ramadan's here again. Got to work on myself again. So it's almost like a set reminder for you to reflect, a set time for you, because life gets busy, people get busy, people get comfortable, and I think that that's so cool that Islam has that kind of that feature built in, that I know you're gonna get busy, I know you're gonna forget, but guess what? It's a pillar of the religion. Like, you have to fast during the month of Ramadan. Oh, and that's something I want to mention. So it's obligatory to fast during the month of Ramadan. However, there are people that are excused from fasting. If you have medical conditions that prevent you from fasting, you are not supposed to be fasting. Instead, if you can afford it, you are supposed to give that the equivalent of one meal, I think, to charity. That's you kind of like making up your fast. If you are pregnant, if you're on your period, if you are elderly, if you have any kind of course, if you're a child, like I think under 9, I don't quote me on the age, I don't know, but I feel like if you're a child, if you have any kind of medical or reason that you genuinely can't fast and you will like pass out or something, or some people are like low iron or something and they can't fast, or you're taking medication, you're not supposed to fast. So I know there's a common misconception that you have to fast, like all Muslims have to fast. You have to fast during Ramadan, but there are people that are exempt from fasting, and that's why it's also very good to keep that in mind when you're dealing with people, because I think some people can be so insensitive during this time, especially people who are not Muslim, I feel, because they will know someone is Muslim, and then it goes two ways. One way it could go is, oh, if they see them eating, oh, you're not fasting today? And you don't know how that person already probably feels. Maybe they're feeling shitty already that they're not able to join in the fasting because they have medical conditions or whatever, whatever, whatever. Or maybe they have their period and they can't fast. You just made things like so much more awkward for them. So that's one way. Or the other way that people make it awkward is they will feel sorry for you. They will say, oh my God, you're fasting from sun up to sundown. Oh, you must be so hungry. Oh my God, I could never do that. And that actually makes me feel very uncomfortable when people do that. Because my personal opinion about fasting is, yes, we're human. Our tummy's gonna grumble. We're gonna get a little hungry. But you know what? I can say this with 1000% confidence. When you recognize why you're doing something and you're not just going through the motions, yes, you feel hungry. I'm human, 100%. I can admit that sometimes when I fast, I feel hungry, but you're not going to complain about it. You're not going to be that person like, oh my God, 2 more hours. God, I can't wait till I have to break my fast. Bro, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I'm probably gonna have a burrito or something. I don't know. I'm so hungry. What am I gonna have for iftar? You're missing the point. you're still focusing on what's happening after iftar instead of focusing on your whole fast as a whole and what's happening to your spirit and your soul and what you're supposed to be focusing on. It genuinely irks me. Oh, and then the Muslims, what they do, some of them do that piss me off, is when they're the ones complaining. Like, oh my God, bro, I'm so hungry, da 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 da, going off. And I'm like, why are you fasting? Honestly, like, please don't fast. Like, really, don't fast. You know, we all are on our own journeys. We're all struggling in our own ways. Some of us are not very great Muslims and they're really trying. Like, I'm really trying. And when I see that kind of energy, like, I don't want that energy coming my way. Stay away from me. Like, I'm already struggling. Like, leave me alone. Please. Please. I want positive people. I want people who are on this journey with me in the same way. Don't fucking complain. It, like, genuinely pisses me off. And then, you know, if you are not a Muslim, don't ask people why they're not fasting, please. It's very inconsiderate. It's none of your business, first of all, actually. So don't do that. And second of all, don't pity people. Don't pity people that are fasting. Seriously, it's such a strange thing to do. You know, this is something that someone is doing for their faith, for their personal reasons, and you feel the need to comment on how you feel sorry for them. Like, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. Sorry, my parents came in. Okay, rant is over, but yeah, that is what I wanted to say about Ramadan. Kind of just give a little blurb about what it is, what Muslims do, what's the goal of it. Again, I'm not a mufti. Again, I am not well versed in the Quran. I have not completed the Quran, but this is what I know of the religion. This is from my knowledge what I'm explaining to you guys about Ramadan. But please feel free to do your own research and watch your own videos. I highly recommend, if anyone is interested in learning more about Islam, that you watch sermons on YouTube from Mufti Menk, MUFTI space MENK. He's a really, really good scholar. He explains things very clearly with so much kindness and empathy, and he cracks some jokes too, which I like. So for me, I really enjoy listening to his lectures, and I like the way that he explains them. So feel free to, you know, watch he has a lot of videos on Ramadan, so feel free to watch that if you're interested in learning. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about Ramadan. And I'm on my period right now, so I'm not going to be joining into the Ramadan festivities probably till I move into my new place, which is going to be on Friday. I should be done, you know, the internal cleansing cycle from by this weekend, so then I will be able to join into the fasting. I'm excited about that, and you know, since I've already technically started reading the Quran, I can use this time to implement reading the Quran every day as a habit. It works hand in hand with my fixing my life, baby. So let's see how that goes. Just wanted to let you guys know that about Ramadan, and also say that today was an emotionally draining day also because of all the shit in the news. Like the stuff I was telling you guys about. It's really sad that we live in such a progressive world and we're dealing with such garbaggio people. Really, I don't understand. Anyways, good night, guys. Now I'm going for real, okay?